Hey, family, welcome back to Eyes on God. Let's be honest for a second. Have you ever felt like doing the right thing makes you stand out in the wrong way? Like you're going against the grain when all you really want to do is walk in truth? Well, you're not alone. In First Timothy chapter 6 verse 11, Paul reminds us that as followers of Christ, we are called to flee from sin and to chase after righteousness, not perfection, but a lifestyle that reflects God's heart. Let's talk today about what it really means to pursue righteousness in a world that's pulling us in the opposite direction. Let's talk about Joseph. He was young, gifted, and favored by God, but he was also tempted by Potiphar's wife. When she tried to seduce him, Joseph didn't argue, negotiate, or flirt. He ran. Why? Because he said, how then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? Joseph understood that righteousness wasn't just about saying no, it was about saying yes to honoring God. Even though he was falsely accused and thrown into prison, God was with him and later elevated him. Choosing righteousness may cost you temporarily, but it blesses you eternally. Now look at Daniel. He was so faithful and upright that his enemies couldn't find any fault with him except for his commitment to God. When prayer was outlawed, David still knelt before God 3 times a day, just as he had always done. He chose righteousness in secret and in public, and yes, it landed him in the lion's den. But God shut the lion's mouth and honored his faithfulness. Daniel teaches us that righteousness often requires courage, but it also brings peace with God. So, how do we pursue righteousness today? Flee from what's tempting your spirit, whether it's gossip, greed, comparison, or compromise. Follow after godliness. Choose what draws you closer to Jesus, not what distracts you from him. Fill your heart with the word, with worship, and with people who encourage holy living. Righteousness isn't about being perfect, it's about being set apart. It's choosing what's right in God's eyes, even when it's unpopular. Declare today, Lord, I want to pursue righteousness. You weren't created to blend in. You were born to shine as a light in the darkness. So choose righteousness, live boldly, love deeply, and walk closely with God. Subscribe to Eyes on God today. We're building a community of believers chasing truth, grace, and spiritual growth. And whatever happens, always keep your eyes on God.